My friends, I get to see you twice today. This is my second YouTube live. It is getting pretty late here in Connecticut, and so as much as I would like to wait for a lot of you subscribers to join, this will be posted for the replay as well. I'm going to get my hair tied and then get started. I do have my notes. This is one of my favorite subjects, actually, because with neuroplasticity and consciousness of thoughts, intentionally choosing my thoughts is where I was able to really shift a lot of the things in my own world and feel better. That's the most important thing to me, is feeling better in my life, no matter what is happening around me. And it looks like I don't have a hair tie in here, and I do not want to keep you guys waiting. So with all further ado, welcome everybody. I'm super excited to be here with you guys again for the second time today. My name is Jillian. It's getting late. If you are ready to transform your mindset and take control of your mental well-being, I have a balloon floating around for my kids. You're in the right spot. You are in the right spot for this. So, before we dive in, this is going to be my friend for the live because my fan is on me. Hopefully, can you guys hear me okay? Please tell me if you can, because I do have the fan on me. But I also am wearing my speaker, so I'm hoping the volume is good. Before we get started, make sure to hit subscribe, the subscribe button, so that you know when I am here with future content that empowers you to live your best life. So, like I said, we're going to explore how you can reprogram your mind using science-based strategies. These are not theories, okay? These are proven things. I've done it myself. Practical, actionable steps that you can start implementing today. So, we're going to start with the foundation, okay? This is where I need to look at my notes. The foundation is with neuroplasticity. This is literally the brain's ability to recognize itself by forming new neural connections throughout your life. That's what neuroplasticity is. And research has shown, hey, I'm literally just a girl. How are you tonight? Hey, thanks for hopping on in. I'm talking about neuroplasticity. I'm just getting started. Research has literally shown that our thoughts and behaviors can physically change. This is so fascinating to me, the structure of our brains. So this means that with intentional practice, we can reshape our minds. How freaking fascinating is that? Hi, Not Pin. How fascinating is that, guys? If you do not know the definition of neuroplasticity, raise your hand in the chat or put like a smiley face and I'll reread it to you, but future wifey. No, nice to see you though. We can literally do this, guys. And this is when I found the most peace in my life. And let me just keep going because this gets me so excited. So, studies have demonstrated that mindfulness meditation can increase gray matter density in areas of the brain involved in learning and memory processes, emotional regulation, and perspective taking. And that is from the Harvard Gazette, okay? Hi, Freya. How are you? So this is like seriously so empowering because it means that you're not stuck with your current mental patterns. Nobody is. You are totally able to change them. You have the ability to. You 100% have the ability to. So I'm going to share some practical strategies. Take what you may. I'd love to know if you implement these in the future because I promise you if you stick with it, it's going to become first nature and you're going to notice changes in your literal life, how you feel, how you respond. Some good stuff. So, first one I want to talk about is mindfulness meditations. So this involves literally focusing your attention on the present moment without judgment of it. So another study from Harvard found that mindfulness meditation can reduce stress and improve emotional regulation by altering brain activity. Again, that is from the Harvard Gazette. So to practice this, let me know if you guys do any of these now, because I would love it to hear that, okay? You're going to just find a quiet space. That's hard for my life, man, being a mom of 6 and 2 dogs. But literally, just even if you have to go to the bathroom or in your car, find a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. That's it. Do it for maybe 5 minutes. If you can't do that long, start with a minute. And when your mind wanders, gently bring your focus back to your breath. Powerful stuff, guys. Thank you. I can turn it all the way off. How about that? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. So that's one of them. It's there. Now you guys can hear me way better, right? Whew. Thank you for letting me know. I was hoping my speaker was more powerful than my fan, but clearly it wasn't, and I am so sorry about that. So mindfulness meditation is one of them. Hey, Minsu, nice to see you again. Wow, what, not pin? Well, wow, what? Is the message a lot better with the background noise of my fan? So another one is called, a lot of you might have heard about this, cognitive behavioral therapy. It's known as CBT for short, okay? This is a well-established method for changing negative thought patterns. One technique is cognitive reframing, where you will identify and challenge distorted thoughts that you have and replace them with more balanced perspectives. I've done this one. Another one, because there's so many different techniques out there, and I'm just giving you guys the broad scope, is cognitive reframing. That's the one I just told you about. So basically, if you think I'm a failure, you're going to notice, like, the beginning to changing your thoughts is noticing your reoccurring thoughts, the patterns in your mind. So if you find yourself thinking, I'm a failure, challenge that thought by asking, is that true? What evidence do I have? Then replace it with a more balanced thought, like, I may have failed at this task, but I can learn and improve. So it's challenging your thoughts, right? Replacing it with the opposite. Very, very, very effective. And another one, woo, I love this one, positive affirmations and visualizations. So doing positive affirmations are positive affirmations are statements that can help you overcome any self-sabotaging thoughts that you might have. I used to have a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts. I used to have a lot of them. I don't believe I have many anymore because I'm aware of it and I practice the things I'm sharing with you. So positive affirmations is one of them. Visualization involves imagining yourself achieving your goals. This is another good one that people like to do, and that can increase your motivation and performance just by visualizing things. And research has shown that these techniques can activate neural pathways associated with positive emotions and success. Okay, that source is from the Aruta. That's fun to say, Aruta. So to practice doing these, you just write down positive affirmations and then visualize yourself achieving the goals every day. I actually did this last month, being debt-free. I had a lot of debt to pay. I had a lot of debt. I've had this same debt for about almost 12, 15 years. And I wrote down that I am abundant, all my debt is paid off. I forgot exactly what it was. I have it. I should have had it out for tonight. That would have been awesome to share with you guys. But then not even a month later, magic happened. I got rid of something and I was able to pay all my debt off, and to this day I'm now debt-free. Affirmations are huge, guys. Emery, I don't. It's okay. It happens all the time, but then, you know, it is what it is. It is just what it is. As long as I show up and I help somebody, that's my freaking objective. I just want somebody to know that they're loved, cared about, and maybe get a new tool in their pocket. Because if you are anything like me, I love to learn something every day. I love to learn all the time. I'm always like learning. I love it. To me, life is learning through your experiences and through other people. So here's another one, because it's getting late and I got to get to bed. So physical activity is huge, okay? Regular physical activity can enhance neuroplasticity and improve your mood. Truth story. I walk every day. I'm a dog walker. I do it with my kids that I homeschool. Sometimes I find myself complaining because we have to walk every day. But I try to catch that complaining thought because I'm so grateful that we walk a mile every day, because guess what? We're getting physical activity every flipping day and getting paid for it. At least their mom is, right? Exercise increases the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF. I should have just said BDNF because it's easier. And that's a protein that supports the growth and survival of neurons in your brain. So even just a 20-minute walk like I do every day with the kids can boost your mind and your cognitive function. And that comes from the Times of India, if you want to look up the source. Thank you, Emery. It's so happy to have you here. Where are you from again? Mrs. Peacock, hello, good evening. And this is one of the biggest ones, guys. This is the last one I'm going to share with you before I get off. I'm so hungry too, Jeremy. And when I get off with you guys, I'm going to eat and go to sleep. Mrs. Peacockus, I'm so happy that you are here. Oh, thank you, Emery. I love Tennessee, by the way. What type of songs do you sing? I like writing songs too. I just don't play instruments. I kind of like write songs and then sing them to myself, and I love it. Thank you for being here tonight, guys. Please make sure that you subscribe too. I'd love to have you. The most important one is sleep and nutrition. I know it seems so ridiculous, all of these things, but when you really do these things, you feel so freaking much better. Try to not sleep for a week and then eat freaking sugar all week. You're going to feel awful. You're not going to think properly. Sleep and nutrition. Adequate sleep and proper nutrition are crucial for brain health. And sleep will allow your brain to, when you sleep, it allows your brain to consolidate memories and remove toxins. How freaking cool is that? A balanced diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and vitamins supports cognitive function and emotional regulation as well. Emery, I don't have like a specific time, but when I do my lives, it seems to be around 9 Eastern, like right now. Although I did hop on earlier around 4 p.m. I should probably give you guys a set schedule, but it's so hard. I'm self-employed. I have a jewelry business on Facebook. Plus, I have my TikTok family, and it's all over the place. But, yeah, it's pretty random. So, if you subscribe and you hit the bell, you can sign up for notifications when I am on, and because I'd love to see you guys live all the time. I would love it. And then I also post videos on Tuesdays, because Tuesdays I go live on my Facebook again. Anytime between 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then I'm sharing my talk point days. So just more information for you guys to learn and see. You too. But yeah, unfortunately I'm in Connecticut, Emery. I am in Connecticut. For research purposes, Luke. What do you mean for research purposes? I need a drink of water. So neurofeedback. I'm going to talk about a couple advanced techniques before I sign off. Neurofeedback is a technique that trains individuals to regulate brain activity, and a study published in Frontiers in Neuroscience found that neurofeedback can improve cognitive performance and emotional regulation by teaching people to control their brain waves. That's freaking cool. That source comes from the Frontiers in Neuroscience. And so neurofeedback involves using real-time displays of brain activity to teach the self-regulation of brain function. That is cool. And there's also something called ACT, acceptance and commitment therapy. Thank you, Emery. I appreciate you. It's so nice seeing you, honey. Very much. Keep going with your music and your writing. Creativity is like awesome. I would love to see you sometime if you can let me know more about that, even though I'm not where you live. Like maybe you're online somewhere and I could check it out. ACT encourages people to accept their thoughts and feelings instead of fighting them, and it promotes psychological flexibility by helping the people align their actions with their values, which I think is fascinating, even in the presence of difficult emotions. That is so freaking cool. That source comes from Very Well Health. And then practicing ACT involves mindfulness, acceptance, and committed action towards personal values. So I want you guys to remember that reprogramming your mind is a journey. It is not a destination. It's like it requires practice and a lot of patience with yourself. It is possible. You can just even start with one technique today. One will help change the way you feel and your life. One, okay? It could be mindfulness meditation. It could be journaling, which is another one of the ones that I love to do. Or it could be that you start to become aware and challenge those negative thoughts that run through your mind. But just taking that first step, guys. Take that first step. So if you found this session helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone else who might benefit from their thought life. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, please, on mental well-being and personal growth. And I thank you so very much for joining me this evening. I just had to come on and see you guys and talk about this because this is one of my favorite fields, is neuroplasticity. Again, check out that book, Power of Neuroplasticity. I literally read that book. I read it twice and I implemented it immediately, and it literally changed the way that I thought about myself, things I was going through. We have that control, guys. We absolutely have that control to reprogram our mind at any age, anybody, everybody. It's fascinating the way that we were made and created, isn't it? It's beautiful the way God made us. All right, with that being said, hopefully you guys subscribed. I'll see you again very soon. I need to get to bed. It is 10 o'clock Eastern because I'm from Connecticut. I appreciate you guys. Have a great night.